Hello students, let me explain what choke coil is. So in direct current, if you want to change the value of current, if you want to decrease the value of current, then we use rheostat or resistance box. Okay, with the help of rheostat or resistance box, we can easily decrease or increase the value of current. Okay, but in this case, whenever you use the resistor or resistance box, the electrical energy is uh, dissipated or lost in terms of heat energy. Okay, it is lost in terms of heat energy. As a result as a result that most of the electric energy is lost. So, okay, it is the heat energy is given by this expression. Heat energy loss is given by this expression, I square r, where r is the resistance of the rheostat. So more is the resistance, more is the heat energy. So it is less effective because most of the electric energy is being converted into heat energy. There is a power dissipation. Okay, there is energy dissipation. So current in alternate circuit may also be reduced by with the help of restart or resistance box. Okay, but in this case also there is loss of energy. Okay, so instead of using that restart or resistance box, if you use another device which can reduce the current as well as there is very little loss of energy, that device is called the choke coil. So choke coil is a device which actually reduces the value of alternating current, and it also there is also little loss of energy. So let me explain the construction of choke coil. So choke coil is made of a soft iron core, you can see. Okay, and soft iron core which is wounded by insulated copper wire. So large number of insulated copper wires are wound over this soft iron core. They are very wound very closely. Okay, in the figure you can see it has a large space, but they are wound very closely, and there are large number of this insulated copper wire is wound over this soft iron core. And these copper wires are thicker, so that and these copper wires are thicker so that it has almost zero resistance. And as we know, the copper wire has also zero resistance, very less resistance. Okay, uh, but it has, since the large number of coils is being used. Okay, and the iron core has high permeability. Because of that, the inductive reactance, the inductance is very high. Inductance of this coil is very high because the large number of turns are used, and the permeability of the soft iron core is also good. As a result, the inductor is very high inductance is very high. As once the inductor is high, we know that the inductive reactance is given by omega L. As the L is high, omega L will also be high. Therefore, this system has a very less value of resistance, but it has high value of impedance. Resistance is less, resistance is due to copper wire, but impedance is high because impedance is given by r square plus omega square L square. So r is almost zero, but L is very high. Because of that, this whole term becomes high. The impedance of the circuit is high. As the impedance is high, it reduces the alternating current appreciably. Okay, uh, there's an arrangement. There's an arrangement to insert this iron core inside this coil. There's an arrangement to insert this iron core inside this coil. We can put this iron core to any length of inside the coil. Okay, here the iron core is inserted completely. So one thing you have to understand over here is that greater the more is the length of the core inside the coil, more is the length of this core inside this coil, greater is the inductance of the coil, and so greater the impedance. So more you put this iron core inside this coil, then greater will be the inductance and greater will be the impedance reactance. Okay, so hence the coil can be used to vary the current in the alternating current. So this coil can be used to vary the alternating current. So whenever we need high impedance, we have to put this we have to put the length of this iron core more inside this coil. If you want to get the less raise impedance, then we have to put less length inside this coil of the we have to put the iron core less inside this coil. Okay, so if you put it half, then only this will contribute to the impedance. If you put it fully, then this whole inductance will contribute to the impedance. So this way we can change the value of impedance, and accordingly we can change the value of alternating current. The current on an alternating circuit may also be reduced by inserting a resistance. Okay, we can put it resistance over here, but again, what does it do? That because of that resistance, the energy will be lost, and that energy loss is gained by RMS squared into R. Okay, so in this way, with this value of energy is lost because of the resistance. So instead of using resistance, we will use the impedance. Okay, because in the impedance we use the choke coil. Okay, because the choke coil provides impedance, and that impedance will offer resistance to the circuit, but it won't the heat won't be lost. Okay, the electric energy won't be converted into heat, so there is a negligible amount of loss of energy. Average power dissipated in the choke coil is given by, choke coil means LR circuit. We have resistance due to the copper wire, and we have this inductor. So this is a LR circuit. So in the average power dissipated in this choke coil would be Vrms cos phi. So cos phi is given by R by Z. In this LR circuit, it is R square plus omega square L square. Okay, so as we know that resistance of the choke coil is, this R value is very less. Okay, this R value is nearly 0, and this L value is very high. Because of this denominator becomes very high. As the denominator becomes very high, we can say cos phi is almost 0. Cos phi is very less. When the denominator becomes very high, this cos phi whole becomes very less. It is approximately towards 0. So the average power dissipated in the choke coil will be nearly 0. Okay, this is why a choke coil is provided in the fluorescent tube when operated on AC mains. So whenever you use AC source, we usually use choke coil. You can see in the fluorescent tubes like tube light, bulb, the choke coil is there. Okay, which provides impedance to the circuit. Okay, the resistance of the choke coil is not exactly 0, because in practical cases the electric energy is lost as heat. There's no, we cannot say there's a negligible amount of loss of heat. Okay, because there will be some resistance. Because of that, there will be some loss in energy, but the loss of energy would be very less. And the loss of energy is also there due to eddy current. Okay, so usually we use insulated copper wire in case of choke coil, because that insulated copper wire can help reducing the eddy current, as you have studied before. So it can help the reducing eddy current. Therefore we use the insulated laminated copper wire. Okay, insulated copper wire and laminated in the iron core. The choke coil is only used in AC circuit, not in DC, because for DC circuit this omega would be 0. There is no frequency. If this term will be 0, this term is nearly 0, then there is no impedance. Okay, if there is no impedance, then it won't work as a resistance. Therefore, in case of DC, it cannot be used, because for DC the impedance will be 0, almost 0, and therefore it is only used in the AC source.